Vart är AX-koppen?
Can we begin? Good evening, everyone. We are Group 7.
No. Hallå, våra lärare. Vart är AX-kabeln? AX-kabeln. Ljud. Den var här förut. Förut hade vi en AX-kabel och annars funkade inte ljudet. Den var här förut.
Good evening, everyone. We are Group 7, also known as the last ones. Tonight we're going to talk about our subject. It's called independence. Hi, I'm Buddy. I'm 16 years old. I'm from the Netherlands.
Hi, I'm Patricia. I'm 16 years old and I'm from Portugal.
Hi, I'm Evelina. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Sweden.
My name is Maya. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Sweden.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Sweden.
Hello everyone, I'm Delana. I'm from Bulgaria and I'm 18 years old.
So, what is independence, Maya?
Well, according to dictionary.com, independence is a state or quality of being independent. It means that you have the freedom from control, influence, support, and aid of others. Independent is the person who is not controlled or influenced by other. One is thinking and acting for oneself.
So, our research question was, what does independence mean to the different companies? And our sub-question was, how does school/work help people become independent? And what are the advantages and disadvantages for being independent? And how is being independent help the companies develop? And is it better to be independent?
Where did we go?
So we went to quite a few places. First we visited Akroken and Tvateriet Science Lab, and here you can see what we did. Can you hear it?
Started and.
And I did this kind of thing.
Beautiful. Here's the lab.
Well, you can see it on our YouTube channel if you want to.
We also visited Mid Sweden University where we listened to a lecture and then asked our questions to the lecturer.
We also visited IKEA, Birsa City Information Desk, KFX, and Orleans.
So we are going to compare all the answers all the companies gave us. The first question was, how does school slash work uh, how people become independent. At the IKEA, they couldn't answer it because they couldn't let us in, or they don't. At our Korken, they provide working places to people so they can meet other people to get connections and get started. At um, for Triad Science, they they teach students how they have to learn.
At Mid Sweden University, they didn't give us a valuable answer. At Pisa City, they didn't have the knowledge to answer the questions. And at Allianz, they gave their employees weekly questions about their own work and abilities. These questions made the employee think about how they could work in a more effective way and develop. Um, Both companies, Allianz and Tvätteriet, both or Kroken, both have their own way to get people more independent, but they both do it by giving studies to their employees to develop themselves. The best way to develop is realizing what you need to change, and when you are independent, this is more important since you have to know what to change something. Without a change, there isn't something to develop.
So, at the question, what are the advantages and disadvantages of being independent? Åkroken and the Science Lab answered that you have to rely on, that you don't have to rely on other people, and you learn by your own mistakes instead of others. And at Åhléns, they told us that they give the employees independent and responsibility to choose their own working tasks, and by that they learn how to they know better themselves than the bosses what has to be done that day, so they get more done, and yeah, they improve their work. And at the Mid Sweden University, they told us that they give the students assignments and they are independent in the assignments, and then they learn how to make their own decisions, and they learn about taking risks and be confident later in life.
Now the disadvantages. At Akrokin, they told us that when you're independent, there is no one to blame when something goes wrong. It's only your fault. And also, if you get used to working only by yourself and relying on yourself, it will be more difficult for you to work in a team when you need it to. At Olens, they told us that as the employees have the freedom to work wherever they want, they sometimes choose the same sectors because it's easier and funnier, but that way the work isn't done properly, so the bosses need to step in and divide the job. At Mid-Sweden University, they told us that some people aren't used to with so much responsibility and can't deal with it, so they can't cope with all of this stress. So our conclusion is that both students and workers can take advantage of being independent.
But there comes a lot of responsibility with it.
Our third question was, how did being independent help the company develop, and if it is better to be independent?
So only Tvätteriet and Åhléns could answer our question. So Tvätteriet told us that by being independent, they had the freedom to explore their own creativity. With that, they had the opportunity to build and expand their own company. Since Tvätteriet is a science lab, they need financial help, or else they can't keep improving their ideas. As long as the investors don't try to change or get involved in the creative part.
Orans, compared to Tvätteriet, is a multifunctional store that sells various products. Independence really helped them to have the choice of being present in several malls, in which the freedom of responsibility is always a big part of their job. Both Tvätteriet and Orans need to cooperate with different people, but in different ways.
So by being a part of this project, I experienced the importance of being independent and to cooperate with others.
I thought it was a real answer to do. It was a real eye opener, and it was a bit difficult, but I think we had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, I learned a lot about the different cultures, and I learned a lot about my own country as well, because I didn't know so much.
Well, I've learned that different countries have different ways of thinking and of working, but those differences are what unite us and help us grow.
It was really interesting how being from different cultures and different countries can make a project so much better, and it was so much fun meeting so much new people and getting everyone's new friends here.
So it was a great week, and not only did we learn important lessons that we use in our lives, like entrepreneurship and independence, but I could also learn new things about different cultures and meet with great new people. Tack för att ni lyssnade. Thank you for listening.